Surprise! Woohoo! They get you boosted? No? Well, let's do some cardio and see if we can get boosted. All right, so we have a quick cardio boost today. All right, so it's really just a short, condensed cardio workout. We're gonna try to really fire it up good. And so we actually have interval training in here, all right? So you've got some exercise here. You've got fast feet, mountain climbers, you have punches, burpees, and sprint. And what you're gonna do is you go 30 seconds of fast feet, then 30 seconds of rest. 30 seconds of mountain climbers, 30 seconds of rest. 30 seconds punches, 30 seconds rest, 30 seconds burpees, 30 seconds rest, 30 seconds sprint, 30 seconds rest. All right, we'll get back to jumping jacks here. So we're going to do 4 times through that. All right, and that'll get us about a 20-minute, interval training workout, which will have a high value. I mean, it'll do a lot of good stuff. Now, since I can't see you, I have a little disclaimer, a little caution. You're taking on your own liability, right? You're a responsible adult, is what this says. All right, so you pay attention to what you're doing. Watch out for your form, and if something hurts, go get some help, from somebody to make sure you're doing it correctly. All right, so let's go ahead and tap back, reach up. All right, so we have that there. Get ourselves warming a little bit. And I try to every week, when we do this, I have a little fun fact because, I want you to know that I'm like a human, all right? Not a robot or something. But so here's a little photo. This is me wearing a shirt of my brother-in-law, and my brother-in-law with a guitar in the background, there too. All right, so with a kickback crisscross. So I was that guy. I got to wear the shirt of the guy who's up there. So there's my family. This is actually from a couple years ago. So Anna is a lot bigger than that now, and Hope is too. I don't think I am. I think I'm about the same size, but they grew. They grew some. So my brother-in-law is an amazing blues guitarist. He was part of a Grammy-nominated blues album, and they got to go to the Grammys. Like, holy cool, red carpet, fun, all right? So that's kind of awesome. All right, I'll step to the side. So fun fact about that. So if you want to know, his name is Pat Harrington. All right, look him up. I'm sure there's something about him, around. All right, Pat Harrington, blues guitarist. All right, he's part of the one of the groups he tours with is Victor Wainwright and the Train. You can look that up too. All right, a little Frankenstein walk. All right, so this workout, the 30 seconds we're going, it's gonna be very intense. 30 seconds, we get to catch our breath a little bit there, all right? And I like that we kind of varying the exercises each time. So, sometimes we do a cardio workout, we get to stick in that same one for a little while, and whew, that's good. But this would be slightly refreshing in a way because you don't have to attack that very same exercise the very next round. All right, so that should be lovely. All right, now this is gonna go pretty fast, all right, because you're gonna go, okay, we did 1 round, 2 rounds, 3 rounds, 4, done. It's gonna zip through there. I feel like I only just got started, and we'll be done. It'll be great. But we will be breathing harder, and we will be sweaty. All right, that will be something. All right, so let me stand up here, get my timer reset here. So I at least have some keeping track of this. I don't get to see the timer. It's not like a big block in here that shows up. It just shows up for you. All right, I need to be able to see it some other way. I'm not ready, but yes, I'm ready. Fast feet is where we got first. Ready, set, and go. So in and out, narrow and wide. High intensity. Get things going pretty good. In and out, out, in and out, out, in and out, out. All right, so we're shuffling in and out. You can add the arms in, try to get a little higher heart rate. Really hard because we got a rest break coming. All right, good. Next up, we have mountain climb. You can do this, from a chair here, and use like a tapping inversion. You can do a little jumpy style version, or you can do it from the floor. I'm going to do it on the floor here, but I want you to see it. All right. All right. Oh. Now the 30 seconds feels like a little bit longer right now. It'll feel a lot shorter. Yeah, a couple rounds in. All right, here we go, mountain climb. All right, so hips stay low, abs stay tight. Tap in that foot in there. Keep those abs tight there. Try to keep your shoulders over the hands if you can. Try not to pop up with your butt too much. If you're popping up with your butt too much, it'd be better to use the chair. 5 seconds. All right, rest. All right. We get to stand up. How lovely. All right, next up is punching. Punching here, so make sure your shoulders don't ride up too much here, right? We're gonna keep them down there a little bit. When we're firing off those punches, we can get a little bit of a pivot in there. When we're firing fast, you might not be able to pivot as much, but if you go for harder punches, you can throw more of a pivot. Here we go. Don't snap the punch all the way out. So don't straighten your arm all the way. It's too much of a shock to the joint, okay? All right. 30 seconds rest. All right, and then we have burpees. All right, so burpees can be done, again, using an elevated surface like a chair or something like that. You come down to the chair, step back, step in, and come up, all right? Try to keep the back fairly straight as you do it. And in there. All right, you can also do it from the floor, and you can even add a little hop to it too. So I'm gonna do it from the floor. All right, here we go. All right, I lost my timer over here. So excited. Whew. All right, so breathe a little bit. We have a sprint in place. Oh, a couple of these exercises do get the heart rate up a little bit more. I kind of crescendo a little bit here. All right, so sprint in place could be a big, powerful march, or a big knee lift, big arm swing, or it could be faster. All right, here we go. Fire those knees up, pump the arms. All right, round one, complete. All right, what you put in each exercise will be what you get out as well. So try to do 30 seconds good and hard. If you do it medium, won't get you quite as much benefit. Fast feet, ready? Here we go. Almost there, come on. Just a few seconds. All right, mountain climbers is next. So if you notice, you're shifting back, popping your hips up in the air. Maybe try the chair with the hips lower, all right? Down we go. 3, 2, 1. 10 seconds. Almost there. Now I can stand back up. Punches is next. A little rest. Oh, no, it's gonna keep ringing. My phone. Don't snooze. I got an alarm there. I don't have to pick up my daughter today. Which is good because we're doing this. All right, punching. Oh, it's like a train or something when I do that. All right, burpees. Next. Boy, does that one get the heart rate up good, all right? That one's definitely packs a wallop. Let's breathe a little bit. Get yourself ready, maybe it's down, step back, step in, stand up. All right, here we go. Whew. All right, we got to sprint again. Whew. After the sprint, we're halfway done though. All right, 4 rounds. All right, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Remember, you could do a big, powerful march, but make sure the knee lift is higher, arms are big, and I can still get a pretty good heart rate here. Stomping angrily a little bit. So, I didn't sprint. With a big knee lift and a big arm swing and an aggressive drop of the leg does get the heart rate up. All right. All right, fast feet's next. Starting 3rd round. There's 2 more times through this party, all right? Ready? Here we go. Ooh. 51. Sometimes it's helpful to count. Give yourself something to attach to besides just feeling uncomfortable. All right. You gotta go past uncomfortable a little bit to get the really good benefits. All right. Mountain climbers are coming up. Ready? Halfway. $46, just in case you're trying to beat me. All right, punches are next. Yeah. Punches, I would say, how fast you go doesn't matter as much because I could be like doing tiny little punchy things and go really fast. That doesn't matter quite as much. All right, so making sure you got quality still. Hard punches. Not patty cake. Burpees. Burpees is next. All right. Maybe I'll face you for these. That'll be fun. Let's see. Let's see how many we get. All right, ready? And a half. The sprint can be helpful to count, but again, similar to punches, if you just do tiny steps, it's not quite the same. So make sure it doesn't drive you into tiny steps, bigger heart rate. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, one more round. One more. All right, one more each of those. We've got it. Breathing hard, got a bit of sweat, fairly short time frame, not really any equipment needed. All right, I don't have to be able to run to do this. All right, I can march, burpee, all the good stuff. Fast feet, here we go. See, 1.5? Not quite 52. Forgot what the mountain climber was. 40 something. 46, I think that's right, Bobby. Yeah. I was feeling that maybe. See if we can beat it. We'll beat your score. Here we go. Yeah. By 2. Oh. All right, the punch next. Mountain climbers are done. Fast feet are done. All right. Put up your dukes. Let's get down to it. I knocked out a bunch of them. I don't know how many. Burpees next, then sprint, then done. We are going to stretch at the end though, so don't bail on me on that. All right, I got to beat my number. So you can beat your number, or create a number if you didn't make one yet. All right. and a half. Do halves count? I feel like they do. Almost there. Evidence. We're getting a benefit. All right, breathing hard. All right. For the finals. Right here. Olympic dreams. Lift those knees, pump those arms. Harder. Oh. Hey. Oh. Quick. Cardio. Boost. Hopefully feel boosted. Let's get down for a stretch. All right. All right. All right, next beep. We're in the knee pull in. That's the first stretch on there. Knees pulled in. Then we do ankle over the knee. Then we do tricep. Try to remember it. And then hamstring, hip flexor, quad, calf, chest. If we can stretch out these areas, our body will move better. We will improve over time. If we skip stretching, other side, we start to feel old and beat up. And that's true no matter what age you are. All right? Working with some of the kiddos in track and field, when they're tight, they feel pretty terrible. That was true on me. Shoulders away from the ears, chest is out, knee pulled in. All right, cross the ankle over the knee, reach through, grab that bottom leg, pull it towards you. Get that nice stretch in there. All right. Pull it towards you more if you can. Other side. All right, so we need all of it. Strength training, cardio, and flexibility. All right? What you're gonna hear sometimes is people get too sold on one and then neglect the other ones too far. All right? You need all of it. You got some people who just like yoga. That's all they want to do. You go, no, it's good. It's good, but that's not the all good. That's not all good. All right, tricep stretch. Pat yourself on the back, point that elbow up in the air, reaching back here. Abs pulled in. Doing something better than doing nothing. But the balance is far superior. The CDC, Surgeon General, all those, they recommend, accumulated time of cardio, 150 to 300 minutes a week on the cardio, and 2 strength training workouts per week. You want to guess if we do that in our program or not? Go ahead, guess and comment below. I just made that too, like do comment, like, subscribe, all those things. We do want more people to be able to see this stuff if it's useful. If it's not useful, then forget it, we don't want to waste people's time. All right, so hamstring, we'll just waste our time. All right, chest out, butt out. I think this stuff is life-saving though, if you do it regular. All right, so make sure your back is really straight here. Chest is sticking out, tailbone sticks out behind you, and you tip, but not bending the back. All right, this hamstring can usually handle more than it lets on right away. It says stop there, but usually it can go farther than that. You just need to pursue it. Right there, it's already saying, oh, I'm tight. It's like, you aren't tight yet. Let me show you what tight is. All right, we go a little farther. All right, chest out, butt out. All right, tipping in there. Oh, yeah. Ooh, there's a nice stretch there. All right, hip stretch. All right, you reach the leg back behind you, tip the hips up towards you, press that heel back. Got that stretch in the hip flexor here. All right. All right, so let's wrap up these stretches. I got a little verse of the day for you there, and then we'll have a little more fun here. All right, go ahead and switch sides. Yeah, Bobby, you can flip it. It says, let us consider how we may spur one another on towards love and good deeds. It's a good idea, right? Not giving up meeting together as some are in the habit of doing, but encouraging one another. And all the more as you see the day approaching. All right, the day that as Christians look forward to. But even if you're not a Christian, let's do that, right? Let's consider how we may spur one another on towards love and good deeds. Why not? Love and good deeds. Most people can agree with that. All right, and get together here. Let's do the quad stretch. All right, point that knee down, push the hips forward. All right. When you get together with others, you have the potential for encouraging each other. All right. So, trying to set up friends in your life that you do have a regular appointment with to meet. It'd be good to have a once a week friend. All right, where you just get together, talk about life, and encourage each other. Sometimes it's nice just to know somebody's in that same boat with you. All right, point that knee down, push the hip forward. Our classes are very, very helpful in that. I think most people are very surprised when they join one of our classes how much they get out of just being in a group of people who kind of like and appreciate them as they are and encourage them to take care of themselves and their health. All right, it's very, very powerful. All right, calf stretch. All right, press that heel down, bend the knee. But like at churches that are really thriving, people show up a lot, to actual church service, but they have small groups. They have small groups that meet like weekly, and they talk about life. And they share a meal together, and they support each other. All right, and when you have that kind of community going on, you can weather a lot of things in life. All right, other side here. you can survive a lot of stuff when you've got people in your corner. All right, so I believe that's part of what this is talking about. All right, this is not an easy road of life. Getting some others in your corner can be really helpful. But if you want a friend, be a friend, okay? All right, I want people to care about me. Make sure you take some time to care about them too. All right? Shoulders down, chest is out. That's what breaks down in most marriages. All right? People start getting too caught up in what they're getting from that marriage and from that person. They don't decide that, you know what? That's not the purpose of this. The purpose of this situation is so I can give to this person and they can thrive. All right? And if you can get two people giving to each other, it's super powerful. All right? Other side. Shoulders down, chest is out, turning away. If there's an imbalance, well, it's no good if both people stop giving. All right? You might win them over. If not, have another friend you talk to. You know, not like a dating friend. All right, that's good. All right, so thanks for hanging out. You know, we met together, virtually at least. All right, so we spur each other on to love and good deeds. Love each other, do some good out there. All right. God, thank you for the people that are getting these exercises in, getting these workouts in. They are free, but that does not mean that they are valueless. All right, they do not cost money, but they do cost something. They cost Bobby and I some time and thought and energy. All right, and help it to bring a benefit to the people who are doing these. That this consistent exercise spurs them on to love and good deeds. You know, and the consistent meeting and encouraging of this, as well as other friend groups and connections and church, you know, starts to really create a good balance, you know, for them. And, help us to pay attention to how we're spending our time and who we spend our time with, and if we're spending too much time alone, too. Help us to be willing to ask for help when we are struggling. And help us to meet back again next week. In the name of your Son, Jesus Christ. Amen. All right, this is Jeremy saying, have fun, be safe, God bless.